If you think Iran is just dusty deserts, hot air and headlines, then you haven't seen Iran yet. Because this country is actually a journey. A door to a mystery that slowly opens. A journey where the scene changes at every turn. Time changes. Feelings. Sometimes you will feel like you are standing inside the present. Then suddenly you will feel like you are lost in a story from 1,000 years ago. Let this journey begin from a place where history is not just written. Rather, it is carved in stone. This is Kandovan, in the northwest of Iran. A strange settlement hidden in the lap of the mountain. Old volcanic ash had solidified. And over the centuries, wind and rain have eroded this strange shape. When you walk through the picturesque paths of this village, you will feel like you are walking through a fairy tale. Small doors, stone walls, and the touch of warm life hidden inside. The cold of winter cannot enter here. The heat of summer does not easily reach inside either. A strange harmony between nature and humans seems to have developed here. More than 100 families still live here today. This journey will take you to a place where you feel like you are not on any familiar land on Earth. Rather, you are on another unknown planet. This place is called the Lut Desert. This vast desert, spread across the southeast of Iran, is not only large in size but also one of the most terrifying places on Earth in terms of extremes. The temperature of the ground here sometimes reaches 70 degrees Celsius, or its dry breath becomes heavy. And, as far as the eye can see around, only sand and strange formations of rocks are visible. Yet the amazing thing is that this harsh environment has also created an unfathomable beauty. At sunrise, the sand dunes shimmer in golden light. And as evening falls, the entire scene changes to red, orange, and deep shade. It's as if nature paints a new picture of itself here every day. The vast Yardan formations within this desert are the result of long periods of wind erosion. The jagged stone walls look as if they are standing in front of the ruins of a lost city. But as you get closer, you realize that they are a perfect architecture, not of man, but of time and nature. You are standing in Persepolis, a name that once meant power, glory, and the pride of empire. Darius the Great built this city in 518 BC. It is surrounded by tall pillars, huge palaces and fine temples, where you can see the saris of people from far and wide who once came here to pay their respects to the king. Even today, the sound of those footsteps can be heard. You are slowly walking towards the palace of Apadana. Inside, the cold touch of the stone, the shadow of the broken wall, and the sunlight falling on the old carvings. It seems that this place is not yet completely silent but is speaking very slowly and deeply. Qeshm Island, located in the middle of the Persian Gulf, is like a living geological museum where every rock, every formation tells its own story. Here you can enter one of the world's longest salt caves where the cold air inside, the white sparkling walls and strange echoes will take you to a world where time seems to have stopped. Then there is the Stars Valley, an area where the rocks are cut and curved in such a way that something fell from the sky and changed this place. Locals believe that it was created by a star. Impact. Science says it is the result of long-term erosion by wind and water. But when you stand here, the silence around you and when you look at the strange formations, it seems that this place has a different mystery beyond explanation. At the end of this long journey, you will gradually understand that Iran cannot be understood just by its place. Rather, it must be understood through its people, through its cities, through the depths of its culture. And this feeling is most vividly expressed in its cities, where the past and the present blend together in a silent fusion. Tehran will slowly open up before you. The heart of Iran is a bustling, lively, never-tiring city. Here on one side are modern high-rise buildings, busy the streets, the fast-paced life, and on the other side are the old markets, narrow streets, and all those corners where the shadow of the past still lingers. When you walk through this city, you will understand that this is not just a capital. It is a pulse, a rhythm where every person lives with their own story. Beyond the hustle and bustle of this city, you will reach Yazd, a city that seems to stand out of time. Here are earthen-colored houses, narrow streets, and wind-catcher towers rising to the sky. There is a stillness in the air in this city. There is a peace that will stop you. You are here. Walking will make you feel like time is moving a little slower. Then the journey will take you to Isfahan, a city that many call half the world. The beauty here is not visible to the eyes but slowly settles in the heart. Huge squares, blue, tiled mosques, and someone's delicate work. When you stand in Imam Square, around, when you look, it seems that this place is made just to be seen, not felt. There is a strange beauty hidden in the play of light and shadow, in the subtlety of the design, and in the silent movement of people, which is difficult to explain in words. At the end of this journey, you may reach a place like this, a small waterfall, where the sound of water cascading down the mountain breaks the silence around you. Or an old hammam where people once came not just to get clean but to spend time with each other. After all this, when you look back, you will realize that this whole journey was not just about seeing places. It was going through feelings. This country teaches you that the most beautiful things are not always easy to see. Sometimes they are hidden in ruins, sometimes in the silence of the desert, or sometimes in the smiles of strangers. And when all these things come together, a country is just The map doesn't have parts. It becomes a story, an experience, a feeling that stays with you even after you finish it.